G'day champions, it's Stuart Stone here from healthandfitnessover40.com, and today we're going to help you overcome some of your limiting self-talk and limiting beliefs that is holding you back from being able to experience the quality of life, health, fitness, longevity, energy, vitality and happiness that you deserve. So let's get started, and we're going to start with a little story. You see, growing up in the 70s, Clint Eastwood was one of my idols. In fact, Dirty Harry was one of my favourite characters. And Dirty Harry had a very famous quote. And no, not the one you're thinking of, not the one that goes, "Go ahead, make my day." The other one, "A man's gotta know his limitations." And that's true. But in reality, as a human being, as a man, as a woman, we're not even getting close to reaching our limitations. In fact, our limitations are so far in the distance of what we think we're capable of, we're selling ourselves short. And some of the comments I get from you guys are things like, "You know what, Stuart? I could never do a Tough Mudder. And there's no way I could ever run a marathon. And I can't even conceptualize the possibility of becoming a vegan or a vegetarian. And there's no way I have the time or energy to exercise 3, 4, 5 times a week. And you know what? If you think I'm going to be able to get through a 40-hour fast, then you're crazy. I can't even contemplate going more than 12 hours without eating." And you know, my response to that often shocks people, because I just say, you know what? Don't even try. Forget it. Because you're approaching the whole idea from the wrong end here. You know, let's reconfigure our thinking here a bit and say, you know what? Stop trying to do something that's a massive challenge. You know, a Tough Mudder is one of the hardest obstacle courses in the world. A marathon is a significant accomplishment that people train 4, 6, 8 months for and still fail at. A 40-hour fast is tough if you've never gone more than 12 hours without eating. Exercising 3, 4, 5 days a week, when the sofa has been your best friend for the last 5 years, ain't gonna cut it. So let's stop with that. Let's stop with looking too far into the future, and let's get a plan that's going to work for you. And it goes like this. Just aim to improve yourself by 10% every week. And not even in all aspects of your life. So when it comes to fitness, do a test on yourself. See how many push-ups you can do. See how many bodyweight squats you can do in a 30-second period of time, for example. And then reassess in a month and aim to do 10% better. In other words, so if you can't even conceptualize becoming a vegan or a vegetarian, don't even try. In fact, that's not the message here. Yes, from the research, a plant-based diet is probably the most healthy and confers the most health benefits to you, but for a lot of people it's too big a reach. So step number 1, aim to cut out meat on a Monday. Simple as, go do something different. Eat more salad. Step number 2, aim to fast on a Thursday. No food Thursday, okay? You've already lowered your meat intake by 1/3, which is what the China study recommends. So hey, well done you, celebrate, go out there, punch the air, congratulate yourself. Then bit by bit, aim to add more vegetables and salads onto your plate. So you may, you know, the average American is lucky if they get 1 serving of fruit and vegetables a day. And that's a cup-sized serving, it's nothing. So guess what? Just aim to switch out that soda for a glass of water. Just aim to add an extra half serve of fruit and vegetables a day into your life. And it's going to naturally replace other foods and take them off your plate. And at the end of a month, you've made a significant change. And when we're talking about fasting, don't aim to go for the full 40 hours if it's too big a challenge for your brain to even conceptualize. Aim to push breakfast back an hour, push it back 2 hours, or skip it altogether and start with lunch at about midday. Do whatever works for you. And if you enjoy walking, aim to walk for an extra 5 minutes every other day. Just gently step yourself out. And after a month, you're going to be able to look back and see the massive changes that you've made. And if you're good with your walking, well, just throw in a 3-minute jog or a 2-minute jog at the end of your walk. Just bit by bit by bit, the aim is to become just a little bit better than you were last week. Build on the improvements and then look how far you've come over the course of several weeks. So that's the aim for today. Realistic, incremental changes that you can physically deal with and emotionally and psychologically you can get your head around. So that's the message for today. I'm sure it's useful for you. And to get more messages like this, just make sure you go up here and click on the red heart apple and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And while you're at it, go down into the description below, click on the Facebook link, give our page a like. We'll thank you for it, and it'll help us get this message to more people.